Trotwood, Ohio. Local townsman Timothy Thomas is accused of child molestation. But to make their case, Trotwood police need to confiscate his van for evidence. Officers Jeff Mitterson and Dave Yaney know the man from around town and expect no resistance. What they don't expect is a life or death standoff.
We were looking for the suspect, Tim Thomas. Me and Officer Yaney knew Tim Thomas as a longtime resident of the city of Trotwood. We knew what he drove, we knew what he looked like.
Officer Mitterson is the first to locate the suspect.
I saw his van at the intersection of Union and 3rd Street. As he came through the light, I called Officer Yaney that Tim Thomas is in front of me.
While Officer Yaney heads out to the location for backup, Officer Mitterson follows the suspect as he appears to be heading home.
I turned on my top lights, and he wasn't stopping. So at that point, I took my police cruiser and I pulled in front of him.
With Mitterson in place, Officer Yaney pulls up.
Officer Mitterson blocked the driveway right in front of Mr. Thomas's house where he stopped his van, and then I pulled my cruiser right up behind.
At this point, Thomas is only a suspect. The officers have no plans of arresting him. What they want is his van.
We just thought he would get out of the van, say hi to us. You know, we'll take you home. We need the van for evidence. You know why. Once we're done with it, we'll get it back to you. At that time, I exited the vehicle, shouted to him, Tim, get out of the van. We just want a van. He goes, I'm not getting out of the van.
Right at the top of the hill. You won't get out of the car.
The suspect is not responding to commands, so Officer Yaney proceeds with caution.
I got out of my vehicle, and then I drew my weapon and got out my pepper mace in one hand, my gun in the other hand, started going up the driver's side of the van, trying to get them to come out. I said, we just need you to shush your hands, get out of the van, shush your hands.
Okay, we're trying to get him out.
The van door opens at that point. I yelled at Yaney. I said, he's got something in his hand.
I can't see what's in his right hand because it's out of my view.
A hand come out with a gun in it, pointed right at Yaney. I just hollered, Yaney, gun. When he exited the car, I thought Yaney was dead meat.
Until the suspect turns around, redirecting his aim at Officer Mitterson.
Everything became in slow motion. You didn't hear the birds chirping. You didn't hear the helicopter above us. When he pointed at me, it's like the barrel of the gun was 3 feet in diameter. You know, you're looking down the barrel of a gun.
Threatened with deadly force, the officers have only one option.
I fired one shot, which hit him right in the right hand.
And then I hit him in the side.
Bang, bang.
They were bullet rounds hitting his legs.
I shot again, and he fell to the ground.
Even though the suspect has been shot several times, he continues to aim his weapon.
As I get closer to him, Tim Thomas sits up on the ground and points the gun at me again, and I fire more rounds.
I shot again.
I got up to him, I got the prone position, the gun's still on him. The gun's out of his hand, so I kicked the gun away, and Yaney gets there and says,
You're going to the hospital. And I called him an ambulance. Why in the hell would this guy do this?
The gunman, Timothy Thomas, survived his injuries. He received 3 years for the shooting and 15 months for corruption of a minor.
My whole career, I always said I never wanted to shoot somebody. And I only had 2 more years to go, so that didn't work out.